Welcome everyone, I am Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. In the last part we did make it through the glowing sea, made it to Virgil's camp, and made it safe and sound back to home base Hangman's Alley. So today, that means we need to go to Green Tech. And that means we need to take on gunners and then a courser. So that is exactly what we will do. Now I did do a little bit of inventory management off screen. And yes, Codsworth, thanks for talking. And I did cook up a fair amount of food and really just did a little bit of shuffling around. Nothing too crazy. We're still rocking our same guns, but we are getting a little tired, so I do think that we are going to want to sleep before we head off. We are at 50% adrenaline, but we can build that back up. And not to mention, this will put us a little bit closer to nighttime, and that is never going to hurt for stealth or a little bit of damage output. And lucky for us, we are not sick. Looks like it is a nice day out. And I think it is a pretty much time to head on out. However, one of the things that I had forgotten to do earlier on was eating this squirrel stew. So we will go ahead and do that, get that plus 2% XP gain, and probably should have done that before cooking up all the food. But you know, it is what it is. And since we will be dealing with gunners, it probably wouldn't hurt to kind of hotkey this Rad Scorpion steak to be able to get that energy resistance of 25 boosted up a little bit more. That's never going to hurt. So we will get that set there as well. And overall, I think we should be good to roll out. We'll do our typical Deathclaw steak and Gator Claw steak. Get that +1 agility for each of them. And before I forget, part of the inventory management that noticed, I do have this assassin's right leg and left arm that we can swap out to, as that would give us reducing damage by 30%. Now, I'm not expecting to be hit by anything, but you can never be too certain, as all the gunners are going to be human. So all that is going to hinder us on is the lucky, which our crits won't build up quite as fast, but that is all right. And our sprinters, now that is good to have, but I think just being able to have 30% reduction in damage, that is going to be a better option. We are giving up a little bit of AP, but that will be offset by our lovely Gator Claw steak and Death Claw steak. So we'll go ahead and get that. So we are giving up a little bit in our ballistic from 281 down to 278, but in the grand scheme of things, that really won't matter. And like I had said, most things are going to be energy resistance anyway. Now we are going to want to build up our adrenaline just a little bit. And what better than to go ahead and check out Chaos Junction right from the get-go. Nobody is on the corner, so that's a little disheartening. I was really hoping for a few raiders that I could just easily pick off. Not to mention, we've got 3 crits. That's not doing too bad. I'm not hearing any fighting. Is everybody already dead? Nothing respawned in. Okay. Yeah, nobody spawned in. All right. Well, fair play. I thought with having to running to Diamond City and doing a little bit of inventory management and sleeping, things would have reset, but I guess not today. Out front of the CIT ruins, that is exactly where we need to technically be in order to get our nice hunter hunted started, which, boom, we are, here, cool. We need to find the courser signal and go to it. But of course, we already know that it is green tech genetics, and honestly, I can really tell the difference not having that sprinter's gear on, and it is kind of a little bit, I feel sluggish, but hopefully that won't cause any too big of issues. We've cleared this route many times before, so nothing should be here. Yeah, hidden bracket looks nice and steady yet. Just loop on back to hit up green tech. And this is going to be a little bit interesting. I never like this part of the main mission, as it jump scares me all the time. And now that I am in here, we're going to be going right into it. So let's artificially boost our damage output, because we are going to want that. And I'm actually thinking of taking some orange mentats too. There are some turrets that I wouldn't mind being able to hit a little bit more reliably and a little easier from that. So we'll go ahead, take both of those, get ourselves topped back up, and there's going to be all these dead gunners all around, which will actually be a pretty good source of caps. But I think I might actually want to go over to my operator's rifle just to be a little bit quicker on my firing.
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Yeah, I'm just slightly off on where I was thinking I was at initially. There we go, machine gun turret, and we got just a basic gunner running in. We see them running through the window. Oh, did that explosion get them? No way. What a shot. That is phenomenal. Whoop. Ah, yeah, that gets me every time. Every time. I do not like that, and I am going to be falling down. Yeah, we know there's a courser, and oh, okay, so they're just got damaged a little bit. I got actually kind of lucky. So take the one out with the gun first, and perfect, down they go. I got a little bit lucky there. I thought they got knocked down with that explosion, and I thought they might have killed them, which would have been wishful thinking, to be honest. We got, what, one more? There's one more turret in here, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, yep. Right there. Right there it is. Down they go. In danger. In danger. I don't like being in danger. Danger is fading. Okay. One more yet, I do believe, for turret. Oh, just an auto pistol. Not bad. Not great. Not awful, though, either. If I come down here... get a couple drugs. Yeah, you fell down here. Nothing too crazy on you. And there we go, right up there. These are tricky, which is kind of why I wanted the orange mentats. Uh-oh. Oh, crit that guy. Oh, 0.18 damage. That's no good. Take him down. How did I miss 2 shots? Still in danger. Okay, popped up 0.18 damage. Not actively getting hit in this location. I definitely thought that was it. No, now after taking that turret out. Oh, 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 there we go. Okay, there you are. Am I going to be able to hit this one? No? Why can I not hit you? 0.32 damage. At least VAT's defense is doing good work, but why am I unable to hit that machine gun turret on the wall? Why is that? Yeah, that forced me to burn crits, too. Interesting, to say the least. Not what I would expect. Okay, tree, get out of the way.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
No more coming this way. Press on. Check the side rooms. Globes. A light bulb will take. Don't actually need to focus on looting all that much. Okay, check the windows. I can see through the windows a little bit better than what the gunners can. Yep, there we go. Gunner and gunner. Take them down nice and easy. Oh, and that hit. Okay, clean shot now. Perfect. Back up to 3 criticals, and they go down. That is it. Just press on. Ooh, that is a pretty good laser pistol. We'll pick that up to sell. And not actually sure how long the Rad Scorpion steak lasts, but let's go ahead and eat that.
The Courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Yeah, don't have to worry about me. Ooh, technical document. I am not the issue. The Courser is.
What the?
Psycho wore off. Hello, have a grenade.
Huh?
Still in caution. Yep, one more come out. They go to the noise. Perfect. Down they go. Got one stationed in each bathroom because they had upset stomachs. Okay, let's just loot real quick in here. Gonna be a couple more in that room off to the side. We'll pick up the laser pistols for now. Did you have just a green bandana? Had a clipboard. Okay, gonna be, yeah, can't get up there. So there's gonna be like 2 more in this room. Think I can get the drop on them. Ooh, Mr. Legendary Gunner. Good shot. And another one. Just happened to see it. Down he goes. Building up the crits. I think with our lucky arm set, we would have been sitting a little bit better, but not too bad overall. Still have 3. And I love this weapon. Absolutely love it. Don't forget, another surgical journal for inflicting 2% limb damage. That is not nothing. And we do have a legendary to look at. Oh, lucky submachine gun. Okay. Lucky is a great legendary effect, especially for mine. But a submachine gun, I can't make that not an automatic, and I am not running a commando run. Otherwise, this actually would be a pretty decent weapon, all things considered. But hey, you know, we'll take it. Lucky. Lucky is a good thing. Not gonna turn down lucky. Oh, sorry. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm kind of in the middle of Gunner Central.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
And anybody else in here, or was it just you? Okay, must have been just him. Get that pack of duct tape. Ah, soap as well. Very nice. Jeepers. Yeah, every time. Every time. Okay, orange mentats wore off. I think we're going to want to get the next round of psycho in. So we'll hit up the psycho. Orange mentats. Honestly, right here isn't the worst place to have it as well. So we're going to do the orange mentats because we have parasites. That's not the worst thing in the world. And let's actually get a little bit stronger weapon. Cryomine, cryomine. Yep, I don't care. Because up there is what I want. The gunner. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back off. Okay, we got 2 people coming. Cool. Only got one, though. The other one's running away, scared because his friend got blown up. I don't blame him, to be honest. Just watch that. Okay, he's... Wish I could shoot through the window. But there is going to be a missile launcher here. Now, we do have dense armor, so that will negate getting hit a little bit. That says 91. I don't believe that for a second. But hey, it worked. I don't want to have to test the dents with a missile launcher. Now, it is possible that one of the guys that went running across is actually the guy, and I don't have to worry about it, but unlikely. Just had a laser pistol, but ooh, you are rocking black rimmed glasses. Very nice. Very stylish. Okay, just watch for movement. There we go. Try a couple hits. Next, level up, level 57. Still in caution, because there's another guy. Looks almost like you have a stick. Yeah, you were going for a weapon. Just keep an eye out. Still only in caution. This is one of the most treacherous areas, I would say. Having those orange mentats in the psycho. Definitely helpful. Yeah, I know you're there. Still a lot more to go. And I won't be feeling completely safe until I at least see one with a missile launcher.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Okay, restricted area should be fine to go into.
Got it.
This will give another little area to back off to. But one thing while you're in here, anytime you see bodies laying down on the ground, that should be a little bit of a symbol to you. Now, I'm not sure who would have reset the, tension trigger, and who would have reset the bomb, because that kind of means that they got blown up by the bomb. But hey, that's more dead gunners. Not to mention a few more fragmentation mines.
That's it.
Wonder glue, an economy wonder glue. Okay, press onward. And this is where I'm not liking. And this actually might be a spot where I actually want to utilize a stealth boy. I don't utilize these very often, but I think this is a good time to use one. No, it doesn't look like I'm invisible, but I should be. Yep, you're coming. You just have a stick. Look around the corner, nothing.
Damn it! Huh?
Yep, I got you. Yeah, you don't see me. I'm invisible. Can only come this way. Open the door, and I know right where you're coming from. I got the drop on you. One more with just a stick around the corner. Come around the corner, why don't you? Stealth boy wore off, and down she goes. Full up on criticals, and things are looking good. Yeah, I don't know why I'm picking up security batons. They're not really worth anything, but let's have it just to loot. Psycho wore off. Perfect timing, to be honest. Alright, so where is the missile launcher guy? Not in this room. Pick up a desk fan for the time being. I did not need that journal, but I will take that stealth boy and replenish what I just used. Honestly, did I already miss? The guy with the rocket launcher? Or am I just insane? Don't answer that, please. Highly likely to be insane. Okay. Paintbrush, toy truck. Nope, don't need those. Onward. Ugh, every time that startles me. Jeepers! It shouldn't, but it does every time. Yeah, you're scary. The courser is scary. Absolutely. Ooh, you had a couple cans with you.
Fall back to original positions. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Okay, so that is going to make somebody else fall back towards me. Yep. Oop, I missed him. Might be able to get them as they walk. Oh, I can't believe I got that shot off. really thought they came in pairs, or at least 2 or 3. One gonna scare me around this corner, aren't they? Orange Mentats wore off. You in this room? Oh, yep. Oh, that is a compromising position you're in. Okay, so there were 3. I wasn't fully insane. Anything worthwhile to loot in this area? Doesn't appear to be. Now, I wouldn't mind checking... Jeepers. Why? Why do you have to scare me so bad, Fallout? Just mind your own. Do your own thing. Okay, get my smokes. And I must have just missed the missile launcher from somewhere. That's alright though, because should be dead. Okay, keep going.
The courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Nice overdue book. Don't need that anymore, but that's quite all right. Okay, so we got a tripwire now. So clearly that is the way we need to go. Just kind of do one last little look over. Okay. Not done yet. Couple more tricky areas to come. Long dark hallway. No, you don't see me. Yeah, just thank you for exposing that arm. This is going to be tricky area number 1. But again, you see there's a dead guy here. You would think then from what I had mentioned before that there'd be, you know, like an explosive trap on there. But not this box for some reason. He just probably died from... wanted some alone time down here and the courser took him out.
Sweet.
Couple more there. And this is the spot that I don't really like, to be honest. Okay, advanced locked. Got Tesla coil. Because once we open that door, there are going to be a few more gunners hiding around the corner. Not to mention there is going to be a couple more turrets. So that is going to get a little bit difficult. So I think, again, this is a good time to utilize a stealth boy. I have them, and I may as well use them. Because you never know when you open the door. Okay, I'm going to crit you, and then take the next one down. Gonna say you never know when you open this door where they are going to be at in their rotation, and there's a turret, just a Mark 1, and right away I'm stepping into some light. Gonna be one more turret, and I think I have a better shot at your leg. At least I thought there was one more turret, but maybe it was just one more guy. So you know, maybe that's not the smartest area to utilize the stealth boys, but we do have them. We may as well use parts in our arsenal every once in a while, it is good to remember to have them. And, okay, where's... No, thank you. I do not want to be in the spotlight. Few more tin cans.
Nice.
A couple other decent things in here. And dropping that couple missiles and the security batons back in there. I feel pretty good about that. Let's keep pressing on. Let's be in tip-top shape. Drink that water. We are definitely going to have to, you know, make our way over to the elevator, which that is another potential chance of what you can actually run with, is you can pop a stealth boy, and if these guys aren't like right here patrolling, you could just quick theoretically run in here, activate the elevator, and you are good to go. So if you are trying to do a no violence run and you just need to run like a crazy person, you know, that could be an option. But this actually worked out halfway decent. Lots of laser pistols. Even more Abraxo. Love it. That is some good fiberglass there. And load screen. So this is going to be where the courser is. So a couple more tough spots. So that, and then the courser, which I certainly hope I can deal with the courser, because I think I can okay, I don't need to be in a spotlight though. There you are. Don't need to be in a spotlight. What my plan is, which is kind of similar to other runs that I have done, I'm going to try to critical the guy in the head, the courser in the head, once or twice right off the get. But if I can't do that and he ends up chasing me, if he drops down from up there, you know, that might hurt him. Okay, I don't need to be in spotlight, because if I have to run away from a courser, I want to be able to do it sneakily. But the courser theoretically will have to go through this doorway. And lucky for me, even if the courser has utilized his stealth boy and I can no longer target him in VATS, mines will know what's what, and that mine will trigger and go off. So that is very good. But we also have these cryo mines, which that wouldn't hurt to slow him down too. So let's go ahead, put one there as well. Now we will drop a few more once we get a little bit higher up, but honestly, I really think this instigating rifle is going to do good work. And if not, well, then just bad news for me. Now, I don't think I'm going to have to run all the way. But yeah, he's going with that. We're just going to run straight across here.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh God.
We'll do a couple more mines at this doorway, so we know we just got to run across to the other. And if he's following me, you know, I think from here I can just, yeah, jump down.
I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay. It's just... let me think.
Time's running out.
No, please.
Up and up and up.
Been following me.
Am I already up there?
Get over here.
Oh, is he talking to me? I sure hope he's not talking to me. He might be talking to me. Oh, that makes me nervous. Did I get too close? Psycho, please. And I think I got too close. I think I got too close. Yeah, I don't care about the gunner sergeant. All I care.
Come here.
Oh, you are so close to me. Crit you. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that made me nervous. I know I have had it before, too, where I don't actually talk to him quite quick enough and he turns hostile. He goes stealth mode, and then I am just toast because I don't have anything set up properly. Okay, that feels good. Okay. All's well. Yeah, K1, hang on. Hold your horses. I just got nervous for really no good reason. Let me just go collect my mines because these are valuable and they will come in handy another time. Just a couple more to go. And I know I said I could jump that way, but honestly, don't chance it, Tim. You're right here. Just walk down. Be perfectly fine. Take the bottle cap mine. And reset your grenades. One shot kill on the courser. Oh, I love this instigating for certain scenarios like that. That is very, very nice. The courser is not to be trifled with. Those things go stealth mode so fast, and you are just toast. I thought I had like one more little area to climb up, but I didn't. So, yay for me. Courser chip in hand. Good to have. Hunter hunted, completed. Yeah, it's 2 more stealth boys for me. And you know what? Yes, I am going to take the courser uniform because that's kind of cool. Although, it weighs too much. So, I'll get that sorted out. And I'll get that sorted out by taking the Institute pistol and instantly going into my menu because I can eat a grilled radstag. And not to mention, I can also eat a gazelle steak. But since I don't have a ton of those, I have a little bit more grilled radstag back at base. I'm only going to start with grilled radstag. And if it becomes dire, I will do the gazelle. But for now, I think be sitting all right. I can always just drop all those weapons too. And honestly, let's not waste the good ammo. Got a laser pistol. Gunner Sergeant. Sorry, but I am going to utilize you to build up my crit. Never turned hostile on me, but that's all right. Never be too certain with gunners. Just, yeah, more weapons. I kind of doubt that they're going to have the ammunition in them, but I guess it doesn't hurt to actually pick up the guns. That short assault rifle, that's going to be too heavy, though. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Get the password, get some other things, and honestly, you can come around and be like, hey, you know, that courser is a pretty big deal. It's going to be pretty tough to deal with. So if you just come in here, you know, you can just walk on up and, hey, I'm just going to grab this fat man. But honestly, you're in such close quarters. Where are you going to try to get up here and then shoot him? He's going to turn hostile before that, so it's not even like a good utilization. So I'm not really sure why that is there, other than if you do happen to walk around, that might actually be some decent combat armor. Not really. It just kind of shows you that you're going to have a good fight, but you're going to have a good fight regardless, so not really sure about that. Just keep drinking that water, make sure I'm hydrated. Hi, K1.
I don't know what to say.
You can say, thank you.
I can handle myself. No need to stick around.
Got it. I already looted the place pretty good. I mean, not the best, but I did at least loot it somewhat on my way through. I don't think I missed anything. I picked up the magazine. So we can just go ahead and skedaddle on out through this elevator. And again, load screen. And that takes us pretty much on out to the front area. Got the exit over here, and I mean, there's obviously going to be other stuff dotted around that I could like loot for a pack of cigarettes, few odds and ends for cartons, but all in all, I feel pretty good about what we looted. And just like that, perfect timing, the psycho has worn off. And what is technically our next thing? Have the courser chip analyzed. So that is telling us we need to go to Railroad HQ. So it's lucky that we're actually not all that far away. Green Tech Genetics. We can just walk across one of these bridges here and loop around to the railroad. Should be relatively easy, but of course I say that and we are bound to be doomed. Because whenever you say that, seems like everything just kind of goes haywire. Like, maybe we'll get a random spawn. Maybe we will get some random raiders that will just respawn back in too. You never really fully know with Fallout. So we will take it a little slower. But I think next bridge is a one-way bridge. Where is... Oh, there's Ticonderoga. Okay, so just go a little bit further and we'll be able to get to... There's the USS Constitution. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for over there. Bunker Hill is the route we want to take. I'll tell you what, it has been a really long time since we have been to the railroad. Feels like forever ago. Hi, drummer boy.
Pam needs you in her room.
Yep. That may be, but
You really walked
I don't
through
need to
this
talk
trail?
to Pam.
By yourself?
What I want to do is talk to Desdemona
I have a
about
report.
the courser chip.
It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Good deal. So now we just have to return to Virgil. So one more time, back to the glowing sea. Well, well, well. Looks like Backstreet Apparel has regenerated once more. So that means, yeah, turret there and Raider Scaver there. Very nice. Just take them out nice and quick. Now I did swing by Bunker Hill since you got fallen to the floor. That's exciting. I did swing through Bunker Hill, talk to Deb, offloaded a little bit of stuff. Same thing with talking to Tinker Tom. So I did get rid of those laser rifles and 10mm that we were carrying around. But all in all, nothing too crazy there. Nothing worthwhile of note that picked up at the bare minimum. So now with that, I think we'll be able to be back to Hangman's Alley, clear out our inventory just a little bit more, and then we can carry on. I feel pretty good about where we are at inventory-wise. Just get a quick drink here. Properly hydrated. We may as well get going once again. Don't worry about harvesting any of our crops. Just got a little bit more ammunition for this beautiful gun here.
Yes?
And, whoop. Well, hello, Minuteman. Okay, they're not hostile to me, even though we set up raider bases. Very nice. But I did switch back out to the Lucky and the Sprinters. Got rid of the Assassins, as I was going to say we aren't going to be utilizing them. And Okay, we'll take the one down to begin with. You got a knife. And I don't think they've actually fully seen me yet. Now they're going to. 61%. Not a great shot, but not terrible either. So, looks like got some fighting going on up there. And that is super mutants. I think we need a little bit stronger weapon. Yes, we've got a skirmisher. Yeah, Minuteman way over there. You have a board, do you not? Oh, are you attacking Spot? Is that Spot again? It is Spot. Come on. Spot's a good girl. You don't need to be taking on Spot, and I need to learn how to climb rocks. Hello, skirmisher. Good shot at your arm here. Ooh, danger. Spot's perfectly fine. Why am I in danger? Who sees me? Who sees me? Okay, good. Danger fading. Yep. Honestly, you can keep fighting whoever you're fighting. Although, are you fighting the Cricket and her friends? At that case, then I would want to take you out. Because Cricket is my friend, but Cricket is immortal. Oh, more disciples. Oh, and there is Cricket. Okay. So is Cricket going to aggro a... Yeah, I see you in there. You're not... Whoa, Spot, I about shot you. I just want that scaver down. Beautiful. Okay, let's quick go loot these bodies. And honestly, since Cricket's here... Oh, yeah, more 762. I forget that they periodically might have some of that dotted around here. So, honestly, I should probably pick up that rifle. They didn't have it out. Okay. No big deal. We can just go ahead and sell it to Cricket right here. Free up a little bit of weight there. And, yeah, just look at the movement speed. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. Are you one of you? Another disciple knife, which those at least can sell pretty good. And... Aha! Bowstring, but we did get a legendary. So, hey, not the worst thing in the world. And get some rad scorpion meat off of the deal. Definitely take that. But there's quite the battle of... Yes. That's beautiful. A little bit more of the 762. Nice little battle went on up here between the super mutants and disciples. Very, very nice. On the same route that we always do, or that we have done a couple times now already, back to Egret Tourist Marina. And from here, we will... Ooh. Hello. Random scavenger. So we got scents on the bridges today. How about that throw? Does that throw do anything for me? Did something. Exploded some people. Still in caution, so it didn't knock them all down. Oh, 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 yep, there they are. There they are. Shoot faster. 356 XP. Not too shabby. Okay. Don't think he hit me. We have already taken a couple little knocks this run. Don't need to be taking anything else. I probably blew one of the other scavenger bodies over the edge. I did not mean to pick all that up. Ooh, sea captain's hat. Nope, not. I grabbed the road leathers. Alright, let's go back to a faster firing weapon. Jump. Splash. And get out of that water as fast as possible. Okay, so again, just took this path. We're going to be going through the glowing sea the same way that we did before. We cleared the route of hopefully all the rad scorpions, and this pathway here hopefully is mostly taken out. Although, I mean, we did have that random spawn. Following this road could take us to another random spawn point, and might have something else nearby. Just take a quick little look there. Just crows. Who are those people? No, got body bags. Well, meat bags, gore bags. So I think we are okay there. We can just bypass that and cut across this way, get us to our lovely, lovely protectrons, and they're patrolling now. Probably no more ghouls dotted around here, and even if there are, be able to take them out nice and easy. Yep, there's Tectron on the other side. They are all scattered around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Brotherhood coming in. I'm assuming that's Brotherhood and not Gunner. Brotherhood working on taking out the remaining couple super mutants back there. No big deal. We're just going to keep going away and be a little mindful as, yeah, stuff is already falling out. People falling out. Hopefully they're dropping off and not actually working on getting exploded. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Jeepers. Oh, man. Jeepers. Why do you gotta do that, Brotherhood? You're not making it seem very good that that's where we want to be. So, alright. Well, at least they're down. I don't have to worry about it crashing on my head anymore. And I guess we are going to be wanting to throw our hazmat suit back on. But before we do that, I know it is saying to return to Virgil. So it is pretty much a dead straight run. But honestly, I want to make sure that I mark the crater of Adam on, because that is a good stopping off point. And yeah, it is a nice straight path there. So we are going to do the same tactic that we had done once before, because it actually did work out pretty well. We are going to do the hazmat suit, which means we don't have much armor. So therefore, we are going to be rocking Med-X. And we are going to be rocking Psycho. We don't actually need the Psycho boost as far as damage output, but we do want it for damage resistance. And I could jockey around, take a little bit different path, and hit up the, was it the Lonesome Cabin or something along those lines to pick up that last sneak magazine, or at least pick up one more sneak magazine. But I don't really want to go out of my way right now. I might make a special trip back in a little bit later for it, because right now all I want to do is get in and out to Virgil's cave, and I don't really like the glowing sea, so I'm gonna try to hustle. And hey, well done, Hubflower. You're holding it together out here. But I can definitely go into the glowing sea one more time, or a different time, if I so choose. But the sneak magazine, while It is useful, I think, with having our... yep, that stalker over there yet. It's right where we went before. I think with being able to use the Deathclaw stake and Gatorclaw stake with our boost and our cunning gear, our stealth isn't all that important as far as boosting it further. Okay, now to the left was Stingwings, is that right from the first time through? Okay, blood bugs. Let's not disturb the blood bugs. I think I disturbed them last time because there was a legendary. If I do see another legendary, I guess that's not the end of the world. Visibility is getting a little rough in the glowing sea, but I do kind of like the flashes of light. Might be able to see a silhouette, which can be kind of pretty. Black bloatfly. Is it just the one of you? I don't like that you patrol. That's a good hit. Oh. I disturbed his friends, though. Try 4 shots. And 4 shots. 3. Okay, crit. And then we are going to be doing 4 shots again on the next one. 1, 2. Good animation. Down he goes. Looked like he was getting ready to fire. Ooh, not done yet. Oh. Let's... Honestly, crit, you're kind of looking like you're getting ready to fire. So let's just take you out. Yeah, that went... that was a bad decision. That was a bad choice. Bad life choice. I thought that one was off to the side. And there's something over that way. Oh, red rocket. Okay, skirt to this side. Why is that so close? Am I going a slightly different route? Yes. Yes, I am. Kill that red scorpion before it kills me. Just the one? Just the one. Just a higher level red scorpion. Nothing to be worried about. I knew I was avoiding that red rocket for a reason. Oh, that is some glowy, glowy looking liquid. Okay. Climb over here. Feel good. Just keep pressing on. Don't let that psycho wear off. Don't let the medics wear off. Which, ooh, if I would have gotten hit by the blood bugs, or the bloatflies rather, already having medics on is 250, like, poison resistance. So that's actually another added benefit of taking the medics. Okay, you were a spot where there were more red scorpions, right? I would love to sprint, but I don't trust it. Okay, capsized factory again. That's where I want to be. This is the route we took the last time. Limited enemies. Because we've taken them all out. Nothing to worry about, even though the hidden brackets are getting narrower and narrower. Just press on. Ooh, they wore off. I'm not messing around. Up to 135 rads. Could be worse. Okay, I was not that way last time. I did not go by that building. So that means we went this way. this was the Rad Scorpion area. Quick run across there. I think that's a little more heavily irradiated. I think this is heavily irradiated. Run, run, run through here. Still got some AP. Hidden bar, looking good. Okay, this was the ghoul pool. Which, if that was the ghoul pool, that means right cresting through this little crater is going to be the children of Adam. Yes. Yes, indeed. So far, so good. Let the AP regenerate. Nothing to worry about in here. Other than, you know, tons and tons of radiation. So let's go up this way this time. Might be able to get out a little bit better. And now I do have to remember the last time came through and left the crater. Ooh, this is coming out a little bit further to the west than I would like. There were Rad Scorpions, and I took one out, but I believe the other one was never accounted for because I had sprinted back to the children of Adam, and it never showed its face. Just keep going. Don't go there right now. Just trying to stay focused. So sorry that the commentary is lackluster. Just waiting for something to pop up and get me. We must be getting uber close to Virgil's cave again. Climb the hill a little bit more. There should not be another death claw. Although that would be kind of fun if every time you went to Virgil's cave there was a new death claw, just like being his protector friend. I feel as though that'd be kind of fun. Ooh, is the filter a little lackluster right here? I almost see blue sky. And it seems like I've been walking past the crater for forever. Okay, there we go. 90 and closing. I think at this point we are going to be pretty safe. But I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, I feel pretty good. We just lost an emergency signal. No surprise, we are deep, deep into the glowing sea. But Virgil's cave, do a quick check. Yep, still hidden. Looking good. Oh, Virgil, I made it back. I made it back. And I think, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All of a sudden it just dawned on me, there is a Tesla Science magazine in here. I am very surprised that nobody actually mentioned that in the comments. But hey, energy weapons permanently inflict plus 5% critical damage. We absolutely will take that.
You managed to get what
You know, could steal a bunch of stuff, but don't want to do that. Yes, Virgil, we are good. Psychomedics wore off. Perfect time. Here is the decoded courser chip.
I have the code.
Now go on.
take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
There we go. So now we have the plans for the relay to get into the Institute. Thank you, Virgil. And of course, he wants us to get the cure for him. But that would also mean venturing back here one more time, which might happen. That I'm not sure. With that pathway cleared, it didn't actually go all that terrible. Alright, back out to the glowing sea. So we need to either go to the Brotherhood, the Railroad, or the Minutemen. But in order to do that, not only up to 138, not too bad, we need to get home. So we are going to use the vertibird signal grenade. And it is always good to bring multiples. If you only have one, if you throw it in the wrong area, it might say, hey, vertibird can't reach you. And then you've lost your mode of transportation. So we are going to roll with that. But we are going to do the same thing again. Since we cleared the path that has a pretty straightforward area going to the Cambridge police station, and there are friendlies there, that's the route we are going to take. And you may have thought, like, Tim, why didn't you just take a vertibird ride on the way into Virgil's Cave? You've discovered Virgil's Cave. You could just come and land. Well, on the way in, you did notice that we ended up still killed one more rad scorpion and some bloatflies. And the rad scorpion in particular is what I would be most concerned on. It lands you, but you might be in danger right away. And there are no friendlies here to kind of take away anything, which maybe you could say, well, just land in the crater of Adam then. But then you are landing in a highly irradiated level 2. So I think this will be just fine. Climb on up, and let's go ahead. Already up to 139. But again, let's go way back up here to Cambridge Police Station. That worked well before. Let's hope for the best again.
Stand by for takeoff.
Do one
Your
more.
minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
One more vertibird ride. Just, yeah, take me up above the rads. I appreciate it. And once we get out of the glowing sea, once again, of course, we can switch over to armor. Yeah, okay. Flying over the crater again, so we are taking a very similar route. Picking up a few radiation, but we seem like we might be mostly above it. The filter isn't really kicked in all that much. And we aren't taking any active rads, so please maintain this altitude, and I think we will be all right. But let's not count the chickens before they hatch. What's down there? What was in that water? Looked glowing. Alright, about out of the glowing sea though. This is kind of the edge at this water. Got that town over there that is fully full of death claws and raiders and all kinds of nonsense that we don't want to be a part of. But as soon as we clear a little bit more, I think we can go ahead, throw our armor back on. Oh, did we just get shot at? Battle music has not picked up. I think we just got shot at. Yeah. Something is eyeing us up, but we are about back to the police station. The music hasn't kicked into overgear at all. I would love it if it landed on top of the police station. That would be really cool. That'd be a nice touch. I think that was a little bit of an oversight.
Touchdown could be a little rough.
Yep, get out, get out, get out. Detected, not in danger. Just let's book it back just to make sure. Open the gate. Beautiful. All right. Well, I feel pretty good about where we are at now at this point. And ooh, were you a legendary? Oh no, just a initiate. I feel really good about where we are at. They are heading back to the Pridwin, and ooh, disciple scavers. Well, hello.
Who's there?
I feel as though you probably shouldn't be walking up to the Brotherhood. I need something with a little bit better scope.
Could have sworn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Down, down. Okay. Brotherhood. This is why you land over places like this. Brotherhood. Hostiles incoming. Take them down. They're running right in front of you. What are you doing? They're raiders. Take them down. Yeah. Yeah. I may have, you know, brought some chaos here. I don't like being kind of stuck here. I'm not going to be able to hit. Nope. They got him, right? Oh, yes. Kaboom. That is going to be putting off some radiation for a little while. Hey, 45 XP. All right.
Going into the Institute alone? Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
How'd you hear about that? I haven't even talked to anybody. You are ahead of the script there, sir. All right. Well, I don't know if any of those were legendary, I guess. Whoa, whoa, that's, yep, still irradiated. We just picked up rads from the glowing sea. Don't need to pick up more right now. Oh, yeah, more 762. I will absolutely take that.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Are you still... Nope, you're not irradiated anymore. Good. Okay, I took one down out here. The Brotherhood. Wow, they took forever to figure out what they wanted to do. Yeah, look at that. We're up to 187 spare. I love it. Okay, where is the other one? Body could have been exploded pretty much anywhere, but right on it. Okay. Another 11. That didn't get any more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Crit. Critting a basic raider. I don't have any crits left. Really. Where did you come from? This is supposed to be ghouls up here. How rude. So I have taken a few knocks. Did he hit me for 2 damage or did he hit me for like 2 and 4 damage? Okay. So as I was going to be saying, I feel good about where we are at. Brotherhood, you are doing a lousy, lousy job. Got disciples coming in from over here that, you know, you didn't see until they're inside your base. Another raider right up there. Oh, now you act like you're tough and ready to go. Okay. So, anyway. Well, we did take a few little knocks. Took a couple knocks in Green Tech Genetics. And took another knock or 2 out here, which is pretty close. And we did get a couple close calls from the bloat flies inside. But I do feel pretty good about where we're at. The glowing sea might be done, might not, as far as going back in it. So that will be to be determined at a later time. But as always, I think this is a good spot to call it apart here. So thanks for watching and thanks for joining. And until next time, powering off.